Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Andrew, and today we're going to be going over the three stocks that I'm buying going into the month of August, along with a handful of the reasons why I'm looking into buying these stocks. I'd appreciate if you leave a like on the video and subscribe, but let's jump straight into those ticker symbols. First one is going to be ticker symbol O, which is Realty Income. The first reason is I'm trying to increase my dividend portfolio yield from about 2.5% up to about 3.25% by the end of the year, and buying a sale or a stock that is on sale, which is down about 8.5%, as you can see by this year to date chart. I think this will be a good buying opportunity to get a monthly dividend income. As you can see down here, it is yielding about 5.5%. I also think that there's a lot of growth opportunities within Realty Income, as the Federal Reserve or Jerome Powell has hinted at a Fed rate cut, and this would make the cost of capital being a little bit cheaper, which means that they have a lower cost of capital so they can expand the number of rental properties that they have and then grow their company and continue to pay out that monthly dividend and hopefully see it grow. The next stock that I have on my radar is Starbucks, or I like to call it Latte Central. This one, let's pull up their chart on Yahoo Finance. I think this is a really good pickup right now, but it does have a downside that I'm very well aware of. It's down about 26% in the last year, which has brought its dividend up to about 3%, which I do think is a really solid dividend rate for a company that I think is going to be around forever. And one thing I like to do is hop into the analysis section and see what analysts say that the stock price, where they think it is fair for it to be priced at. And you can see right now the average is saying it's about $86.51. And so it's about a $10 difference from where it's currently trading at. Obviously, the analyst price doesn't mean that it's ever going to get there, but it's a good indication of where some bigger money expects it to be. Like I said, I believe Starbucks is going to be around for the next 30 years while I'm invested in it, so I may as well pick it up while it's a little bit cheaper than what analysts think the price should be. And I do believe that the downside is that if we do see an economic downturn, although some people say that Starbucks is essential, it does not necessarily mean that it is. So I do think that people could limit their purchases of Starbucks products if we do go into a mini recession or just see an economic pullback, as the economy does go through several cycles. And the last stock that I have been adding to my portfolio all throughout the month of July is Pfizer. I think Pfizer is a solid company that's been paying a dividend for a super long time. And I think that getting it right now under $30 is a steal. You can see in the last year, it's basically traded flat and down 21% in the last year, but it does yield that impressive about 5.7% annual yield. And it's honestly trading very flat compared to what analysts expect the price to be. But I do think that having it on sale about 21% in the last year, I think that is one of the big selling points for me. I ended up choosing between Pfizer and Altria Group, or ticker symbol MO, but MO is up about 7% over the last year. So I think buying into a stock that is a little bit cheaper compared to where it has traded is something that I'm a little bit more interested in, at least in this instance. And one thing to note is those aren't the only stocks I'll be purchasing throughout the month. I am young. I'm just about 25 years old, so I will be purchasing shares of SPLG and VOO. VOO is just the Vanguard S&P 500 fund, and SPLG is a smaller version of the SPY, which is the SPDR Spider, their ETF of the S&P 500. It's very comparable to, they're very comparable to each other. The only difference is SPLG trades at about $65 right now, and VOO is trading at over $500. I make a $400 biweekly deposit, so I can't purchase a full share of VOO. So I use Charles Schwab, and they don't allow for fractional shares of VOO. I can buy fractional shares of companies that are in the S&P 500. I just can't buy the ETFs. So SPLG is a fantastic alternative, and I don't need as much capital to do so. So those are the three stocks I will be buying going into the month of August. It's ticker symbol O, Realty Income, ticker symbol SBUX, which is Starbucks, and ticker symbol PFE, Pfizer. And you can notice that all of these do have higher dividend yields. Pfizer at about 5.7%, Starbucks at 3%, and Realty Income at 5.5%. And that will help bring up my average dividend yield in my portfolio. So thanks for tuning in, and appreciate all of the support. If you have any questions about any stocks or ETFs, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm happy to respond to them. But anyways, happy investing, and till next time, take care.